Hello, and thank you for the opportunity to present to such an esteemed group. It is a pleasure to be here today discussing the many ways our industry is going digital. My name is Dave Oldman, and I am joined by my colleague, Lee Buddy. We are geospatial specialists of the infrastructure team at Foth Engineering, a U.S.-based company that has been providing infrastructure services to communities for more than 80 years. Our 650 plus members are spread across 28 offices and are committed to using meaningful, advanced technology to create safe, efficient infrastructure that improves people's lives. For our project, we teamed up with the City of Perry to create a digital twin of the entire city. Though the original project was much smaller, Perry is a growing community in the central part of the state of Iowa looking to modernize its infrastructure. Initially, Foth was consulted to evaluate the level of compliance of the city's pedestrian ramps with the Americans with Disabilities Act using our Regal Mobile LiDAR system, or MLS. As the project progressed, the city administrator and staff recognized the potential of the MLS technology for future project and capital improvement needs, as well as historical preservation. Thus, the project transformed into a full citywide scan. Of particular interest was the ability to use the digital twin to quickly develop projects in order to secure grant funding. As a small community, engineering needs are high while the budget is low. State and federal grants are essential for improving infrastructure, but turnaround times on these grants are difficult for the city's limited staff to meet. Having data readily available in the digital twin eases the data collection burden on staff. These time savings can mean the difference between meeting and missing deadlines.
This digital twin is a geospatially accurate virtual representation of Perry. Digital twins are often created for a single street or corridor. The Perry citywide digital twin is the first of its kind in Iowa and one of only a handful in the Midwest United States. Creating this twin required our team to scan over 60 miles of streets and 10 miles of alleyways. To gather the data, we used our truck-mounted mobile LiDAR system, which is comprised of two high-accuracy scanners, inertial and global navigation system sensors, two side-facing cameras, two downward-facing cameras, and a 360-degree camera. Configuring the scanner and cameras and planning the routes that the MLS would follow were key to our success. We also had to determine how the collected data would be stored and published, making sure that the final product was easily accessible and inexpensive to the city staff. Next, we'd like to share a video showcasing the Bentley technology, project execution, and a testimony from our client, the City of Perry.
Our initial interest in working with folks on this project was really revolving around ADA compliance and scanning our pedestrian ramps so that we can analyze those in-house. Also, pavement condition indexing, as well as some other low-hanging fruit. Once we really got into the project, we really discovered how much possibility there is with utilizing the data to achieve a lot of different things, from asset management, capital improvement planning, to disaster recovery, and even historic preservation.
For a project of this size and complexity, the Bentley suite was our only choice. Our company has made a strong commitment to microstation, open roads, and context capture because of the superior quality deliverables they help us create. Because all of our data is eventually processed through Bentley solutions, we also rely on ProjectWise for storage and collaboration. With the City of Perry, the interface between MicroStation and Certainty 3D's TopoDot was a huge benefit. The city has a limited budget, making a web-based deliverable the most cost-effective choice. After processing the raw data with proprietary MLS software, files were sent to MicroStation and Open Roads. This enabled us to implement TopoDot for extraction workflows. MicroStation's ability to handle large point cloud datasets was essential to this process. The point cloud and imagery were uploaded to TopoDot's TopoShare solution. TopoShare allows simultaneous collaboration on asset extraction within MicroStation. Datasets stored on TopoShare are available to Perry via invitation, eliminating the need for the city to purchase expensive software licenses. In total, 4.1 terabytes of raw MLS data were collected. The processed and colorized point cloud included 524 gigabytes of data. In addition to the role Bentley played in preparing the digital twin, it is an ongoing platform for creating future deliverables for the city of Perry.
We're all really excited about the new federal SMART grant program. And we're really hoping to be able to use the data that we have to be in a better position to go after that funding, achieve some success in funding application. We're hoping to be able to really serve as a model for other communities in rural areas or that maybe have some funding shortfalls, to be able to leverage resources more efficiently to be able to serve the public. For us, the return on investment comes in a number of ways. One is time savings for us and our consultants' field work, but also a huge return on investment when it comes, again, to trying to improve our residents' quality of life. The digital twin project was really a key piece of the puzzle in the city of Perry becoming a smart city. Our real goal in all of this is to help take this data and improve the quality of life for our citizens on a day-to-day basis.
From a number standpoint, Perry's digital twin captured $598 million worth of total assets, including infrastructure, roads and trails, trees and vegetation, and the historic downtown district. We estimate the data will increase the city's ability to secure federal bipartisan infrastructure law funding by 75%. That's a huge increase, especially for a city of Perry's size, and will enable them to more quickly accomplish their goals related to sustainable modern infrastructure. The twin's data is also essential for disaster preparedness and recovery. Central Iowa is subject to both tornadoes and derechos, windstorms that reach gusts up to 120 knots. These storms pose a huge risk to safety and are costly in terms of building, infrastructure, and tree damage. The digital twin enables the city to develop a plan to reduce storm hazards and increases its ability to secure repair and replacement funding by up to 75%. Perry also has a nationally recognized historic district that benefits from the digital twin. Readily accessible data in the twin makes it easier to adhere to the Historic Preservation Tax Incentive Program by a projected 50%. Additionally, it can improve adherence to structural, mechanical, and cosmetic upgrades to National Historic Register standards, passing inspections by an estimated 25%. All of this makes the district more appealing to investors.
Beyond numbers, the digital twin creates a framework for making Perry a smart city in which digital twin data improves operational efficiency and services to citizens. Right now, Perry is handling all of this manually, but over time, this information could form the basis of a geographic information system that is accessible in the field. The digital twin also presents options for monitoring and responding to environmental change, such as invasive plant and insect species, as well as creating opportunities for autonomous public transportation and smart planning for emergency response routes. The possibilities are unlimited and will yield cost savings as well as human and environmental efficiencies.
Perry's digital twin is an investment in the future that allows city officials to observe community growth and development in ways unrelated to population and financial numbers. The major driver for the city's capital improvement plan is enhancing Perry's character and quality of life. And the digital twin is both a tool for reaching that goal and a gauge by which to measure advancements over time. Digital twin data makes design faster and easier, ensuring that needed infrastructure funding is more readily secured. It protects citizens and helps the city recover more quickly from catastrophic weather events, and it aids in the preservation of the city's history and character. At the end of the day, the digital twin paves the way to a better future for the Perry community and enhances the lives of everyone it touches.